Two ex-lovers who unexpectedly find themselves on the defense team of a terrorism case begin to uncover a sinister conspiracy in Closed Circuit.
Hi there, I'm Eric Banner, and here's a scene from my new film Closed Circuit. November 30th, 10:43, bright sunny day, innocent people. Truck approaches from the west entrance.
Mate, you can't park here!
10:45. No time to do anything about it.
Share with me the whole concept of a closed circuit or the closed session and why this affects both yours and your character, Martin, and Claudia's relationship.
Well, I guess the title is referring to both the notion of closed circuit television and surveillance and coverage.
Initially, the film was called Closed because the film is about these procedures that happen in Britain and many other places when a case pertains to national security.
The word closed also refers to particular closed sessions which occur in the British legal system under when you have cases of terrorism and situations where secrets that need to be kept secret for the reasons of national security.
2, 1, action!
There's no jury. The legal team is different, and most controversially and surprisingly, the defendant isn't allowed in the room either, so they can't hear the evidence that's against them or have a chance to speak up and counter it in any way.
This is the most high-profile murder case in British history.
So in this case, I'm representing a terrorist who's been accused of a bombing, and I have suspicions that there are state secrets involved and a bit of a cover-up.
You and Ms. Howe are defending the accused terrorist from the government.
And you're from the New York Times. I don't speak to journalists about trials relating to matters of national security.
As the director, what was important to you to bring out about the criminal justice system and applying those truths to this film?
I think that in what is potentially quite a small marginal issue, which is an aspect of the English legal system, in this film throws up some very interesting questions that we're all facing in any modern democracy right now.
I was surprised about this justice system that was happening, that I didn't truly understand.
It was a real page-turner. When you read it, it just read like a great thriller, and I could tell that it was from that it echoes the kind of films from the 70s that I loved, that I grew up with. So just to get the chance to make a really smart thriller.
There is some evidence against you which the prosecution believes should be kept secret from the public and from you.
Well, I love the use of the camera. I love how the camera was like the eyes and the perspective of the actor. It just threw me into it a little bit more. What was your shooting style for this film?
It's slightly different to anything I've done before. It felt like it was trying to make something which was quite classical, largely, and then occasionally jumping to a point of view where, as a viewer, you would wonder who is behind the camera.
There are over 500,000 closed-circuit cameras in London. I'm sure there are at least half a dozen watching me right now.
You know, somebody once said making films is like trying to push a rock up a hill, and then when it gets to the top, it's chasing it down the other side when you're trying to shoot it. And it does feel like that because you never have enough time to do everything you want to do, which is why very careful preparation is crucial.
Do you know of any reason which would prejudice your ability to carry out this case?
No, my lord.
No, my lord, I know of no reason.
Why is Claudia and Martin's relationship so complex?
In this case, by the law, we're not meant to have had a past relationship in order to be able to take on the particular roles in the case that we have. So we're hiding a secret, we're sharing a secret on behalf of the audience, which definitely elevates the drama in the film. What's she doing here?
Ask her yourself.
And we essentially know they're meant to be together, and Martin's marriage has failed, he has a young son, and Claudia is obviously the love of his life, but they really can't be together. So it's one of those interesting romance movies where we don't always see the two romantic leads together.
Then, of course, there's a little bit of movie magic because you realise that they have had dealings with each other romantically prior to the story starting, so there's a little bit of intrigue there, and the thriller unfolds accordingly.
There are powers at play that neither you nor I may even hope to control.